after the rat film, Janaki and I were together and had this idea for a film about king cobras. And someone said, king cobras? A single snake film? Snakes, when they're happy, they look like this. When they're sad, they look like this. When they're angry, they look like this. They have no emotion. They have nothing. There are no personalities in snakes. How are you going to make a single species film about snakes? I guess one hadn't been made at that stage. I say, yeah, man, but there's so many other things involved here. And sure enough, there was. And so for the next, both of us went to Washington and made this pitch, and they loved it. And the guy we met was the head of the Natural History Unit, a Scotsman named Keenan Smart, with a good, thick Scottish accent we couldn't understand. And Janaki learned how to lip read, so she got, so we could understand what he was saying. No, he's an incredible guy, and he was the guy who supported us all through this. So we said, look, first of all, we need to do an extensive recce. And they said, how long will the recce take? I said, 6 months, 9 months. And how much will it cost? We threw out a figure, $15,000. And without batting an eye, I said, yeah, go ahead, do it. 15 grand got us a new Jeep, first of all, and put us on the road from Kanyakumari to Maharashtra, the entire range of the king cobra in India on the East Coast, on the West Coast. So, I mean, after that recce trip, we thought, man, wouldn't it be nice if we just did recce trips? Never mind making the film. Could we become professional recce trippers? You know? So that was the idea, but no, we had to get serious. What we did find out, of course, is where more king cobras were found, which was Agumbe. Right from the beginning, from 1971, when I first went to Agumbe and caught my first king cobra there, I knew that was the place we were going to concentrate a lot of our work on. But a lot of our work was going to be in Kerala, just simply for the fantastic other wildlife. And so the recce trip took almost a year, and the filming took almost a year. We worked with, again, Richard Matthews, whom you knew from the time you were doing Nightmares of Nature. And so he became the main cameraman, and we had several other cameramen doing backup work, including Shaker, did some work for us as well. And that film received a lot of accolades. A lot of people really loved it, and we got a lot of very good press. And then I got this telegram saying, you are invited to the Emmy Awards ceremony in New York City on such and such a date, and don't forget your tuxedo, you know. So to be honest with you, we didn't really know what an Emmy was, and I didn't have any desire to go to a function. I had no tuxedo, and I respectfully declined and said, if you can send it by post, I'd really appreciate it. Yes. If I had perhaps known a little more, I probably would have attended, because it was a pretty big affair. But no. And when my mother heard about it, she really got pissed off. And she said, well, why didn't you go? You know. So anyway, they sent it by post. So yeah. That was, again, another award for a film. These are all such great encouragements, to keep you rolling, to keep you going. And, I knew a film about a king cobra was good, but this really was telling me that people on the whole loved it and really enjoyed what we were doing. And that led to a whole series of other films which we made after that.